See boss looking up at you. How you feeling?
Much, much better. There's still a
So,
lot that's happened, but I feel like I can face them now with with courage, with not afraid of what's going on anymore.
well, that's good. Anytime you need me to give you a swift kick in the head if you ever steer down the wrong path, you know where to find me.
Actually, boss, there is something I've always wanted to tell you. I learned about this months ago, but I've and I was intending to tell you, but there's never been a good time. I suppose now isn't even a good time anyway, but I feel like it's something you of all people have to know.
We just kind of is silent, waiting for what you're gonna say.
I learned something about the hold a couple months back. Turns out there's there's not just one.
There's more of them.
There's, from what I remember, five more.
He looks out the window. Yeah, that's a problem. Find it a little weird. The hold I was in, well, it was big, but something about it just didn't feel right.
Ever since I was introduced to this place, again, months ago, and when I learned that, I just thought, could something like this even happen again? Something like the big band? What what would happen if they all got out?
Well, I assume the entire planet would be overrun by monsters. The thing is, Lucas, people like me, people like the big band, this whole thing is one in a million. Even out there are thousands of predators that don't feel the way we do. I don't care about killing, eating, and if there's five more holds of those kind of monsters, well, let's just hope they don't get broken open again.
Something like that happening is something, well, I think about a lot actually. Just what would happen, like what what would happen just because I think this big band has opened up my eyes to a new way of life, but just a new way that the world can work, but it just I can't see it. I can't see it happening again.
Well, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to work our asses off to make sure that don't happen. Tell you what, I'm about to go out for a bit of a travel. As I heard rumors of small town that's started taking our way of life, but they're a little. It's a little rough around the edges. Definitely still a lot of distrust. Why don't you come with me?
I'd love to.
With that he's gonna he is gonna hop out and he's gonna walk over to the front. As he leaves, um, you hear a voice in your head. How does it feel to have destroyed the first of your boundaries?
Feels great.
Just remember, psychic power is tied to emotion. But so long as your second boundary is still in place, you will still be susceptible to anger.
Hmm.
Remember, you want to break that final boundary. Seek me out. And the voice goes silent.
All right. I have a mechanics question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I keep the kindness emotion or like try to make a charisma check to keep it or something?
Yeah, I guess the way I'll make it happen is your main focus is the kindness emotion.
Yeah.
But like, say something happens that would affect you in a major way. I'd say
Oh,
either make a will save, and if you fail, you're temporarily switched to the anger emotion.
yeah, okay.
All right, so you travel with boss.
Oh, are we I see there are a couple people here.
There are a couple people here.
I would it be too much to take some with me?
I mean, if you want.
Mm, all right. Who wants to play? All you people in the audience, who come on stage.
So I should get the Price is Right theme really quick. Hold up.
Cricket noise.
Who wants to be the lucky participant?
I'm, it would probably be like Lily, Wyoming, and Bow, to be honest.
Who would make the most sense bringing along Zuge.
If you want to play, Lily.
I am here, so
Yeah, if you want to play now. You can
Yeah, if y'all want to,
join in.
okay.
if anyone wants like to join in, the main part is over. You're just
Yeah, that's what I thought.
all right. Lucas, you're gonna go find Lily.
Yeah. Does Atheus want to play? You're coming with me.
Bao is taken hostage.
But yeah, I try to find Lily, feeling a little better. Lily.
Hello, Lucas.
How have you been?
Working through it. A little busy, actually.
Oh, I see. Organizing the evacuation.
Things of the sort.
At the moment, boss called me in on after. Oh yes, we figured out what was in my mind. Remember how I drank Oleander's blood all the way back?
Oh,
That never, that didn't go away until now.
well, at least you fixed it. But
Still sorry about that.
don't do anything like that again. I know I didn't care for you as much at the time, but that's frightening to think about.
Look, I'll be safe. I feel a lot more in control of myself now. Both mentally and, well, mentally mostly.
Good. You said that boss
Yes,
wanted
we're heading to a town that sprung up. A town similar in philosophy to the Big Band.
That's nice. And I'm assuming you're going there?
Yes, there's not much I can do for the evacuation effort. Other than that. Besides, we can probably get some more hooves and claws to help.
Chance.
I'll. I'm sure Bao won't be able to help out for a while because of all the heat. So might as well. Might as well try to find her.
Lucas,
Yes.
can I go with?
If you're not doing anything, sure.
I'm mostly worrying and thinking.
Yes. Yeah, you can come with me. Lord knows you need it.
Notes. So let's go.
Yes. Let's try to find Bao. I'm sure she'll appreciate getting away from this heat.
Make a perception check to find her undisclosed location.
Can I make a survival check to track her down?
What's a survival or like a perception to gather information?
Either one.
Yeah, they both work.
You find Vesper's house.
That. Oh my God! You
42!
Oh no!
42, not 20.
The undisclosed location has been permanently marked on Huoshan's map.
Oh no.
It's
It's a settlement that needs our help.
it's a house right between an ice cream store.
How did you find me?
Bao! Is this where you live?
Live? No. This is just where I come sometimes to get away and think.
The psychic therapy session with Boss went well. I feel a lot better and a lot less corrupted by Eldritch blood.
Well, when you put it that way, it definitely sounds like a good thing.
Yeah, Boss invited me to come with him to find a town, to meet a town, and we can possibly ask them to lend some hooves and claws.
Well, we're probably going to need it soon.
Sure, you'd love to get away from this heat too. Want to come?
You have no idea. How far away are we talking?
Probably not far, but considering we're going to be going by caravan.
Well, I could certainly tag along. I didn't have any pressing matters to take care of here anyway. At least, not yet.
Wanna bring along Lotus as well, Lily?
Of course. And Lucas,
Yes.
if there's time to spare, you did promise me that date, didn't you?
Yeah. You can tell he's kind of reluctant considering all the things that's going on right now. But he says, yeah, I did promise you that, didn't I? Well, gotta get through, make do with that promise, I suppose.
It might help to get your mind off of things.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No. Have to. Gotta do it. No questions asked.
Oh, okay.
He chuckles a bit. Come on, let's do something a little less strenuous, hopefully.
She nods.
Also, Strider,
Mm-hmm.
in this town we better meet Rambo, the gator on a four-wheeler.
Well, he's gonna show up now. I don't know the reference, but
I don't think there was a reference, was there? It was just a character you made?
It was a news article.
Oh.
A woman in Florida had trained her gator to ride on a four-wheeler.
Because why not?
I mean,
just the entire time, the gator's gonna be going around just being like, "Hell yeah, I have the power of God!" So start shooting ungulates with a gun.
I don't know. Well,
Alright, well, you you find Lotus back at the big band.
Lotus.
Big sister. She runs up and gives you a hug.
Do you want to go on a trip?
She's just smiles and go, yeah.
Okay. Then
Great.
get ready, because we're going.
Okay. Are we? Who are we going with? Is it just you?
Well, probably the whole big band, actually.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose this would have been announced earlier, now that I think about it.
Whoops.
Trip! Hooray!
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yes, it's at least us and Boss, but possibly the big band as a whole.
Jesus Christ. Hold up.
Oh no.
It's a thing I found. So, that's something to watch later.
With the Gator 4-wheeler?
No, it's some shitty Deadpool thing.
What do you mean? It's
Anyway.
Deadpool, I can't be shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, well. Lotus hops into the big band. Oh my god. He's wearing jeans! He's got little jeans!
He's got jeans on his shirt.
He's got little jeans!
So there's the character, right?
Yes! No, this is officially a character.
Yeah, I'd look at it and make it a character too.
So, why?
I was going to make a character, but I never got around to it.
This fucking gator.
What's his name?
Rambo.
Oh, right. Derp.
Man, he knows how to drive that, actually, doesn't he?
I think there's like a video of it.
Something to watch for
I was-
later.
I was just like, oh, it might be just a... just
There was
just
like a
a
whole
gator.
controversy.
I
about
wasn't-
what-
I wasn't ready for the gene.
There's like a whole controversy that got on news on whether or not she's like allowed to do this.
What do you mean?
Is there a law that states that a gator can't drive a four-wheeler?
Yes, if the age limit on driving.
Well, as long as he stays off the main roads.
He doesn't have a license for that.
How dare. I'm sorry for yelling that loud. I legit wasn't ready for that. In none of my wildest dreams.
Huoshan Hunters Guild is also an educational program
So educational.
featuring the miraculous.
This is edutainment.
Anyway, we gotta go to the town and meet this guy.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Alright, so everyone gets into big band?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No, Lily teleports because
She just leaves.
she's just like, oh hey, do you have a picture of this place? Oh yeah, here you go. Boom.
Well, is it within the teleports?
Yeah, it's within 100 miles per level. I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
No, it's exactly 1,000 miles away.
It's gonna take forever to fucking drive there.
It's about like, and boss explains it's like about an hour's drive away.
That's not bad.
All right. So, the trip is rather boring. Nothing really happens. However, as you get closer, make perception.
He can't see.
Oof. What's
I guess I'll have to
10.
do it for you.
10 is fine.
You did it.
I did.
You didn't that one, Lucas. So, as you all look out, you notice just beyond, about maybe 20 or so feet away from the city, seems to be a small encampment of members of the Herd of Heaven.
Oh. Oh no.
You even hear boss like, "Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem."
Especially with recent news.
They've touched that town.
As you get closer, you see several of the ungulates in just like classic Templar gear. Step in front of the big band, and he's forced to stop it.
Yeah. Lucas goes out and says, "Hey, what's going on here?"
My apologies. We cannot let anyone enter that city.
Why is that?
It has been infested with predators, and we have been sent to cleanse it.
Do you see who's...
I'm
We
sorry.
are aware of the big band, and we do our best to stay out of each other's ways. However, this town is within our jurisdiction.
This town and its people are now ours. Release them.
Do you assume that we are keeping them prisoner? We do not have any.
Well, it's either that, or you've killed them.
We have not killed anyone. We have only just arrived, maybe a few hours before, having heard of the news of predators infesting this town.
And what were your plans with them?
We were going to cleanse the town.
They were going
Of
to
its
commit
predators.
genocide.
It is all in the name of the gods. You must understand.
And what I do is for the will of the Empress.
The Empress has not been seen in over 10 years.
Things have changed.
I highly recommend that you leave and don't come back to this town.
Either that, or you let the town move. If you don't go with either, there's going to be trouble.
I don't want to hurt you, but if I feel I have to,
I truly do not understand where this animosity comes from. We are only trying to do what's best for the world.
Your gods are misguiding you.
Look. You say that you avoid conflict with the big band, correct?
That is true, yes.
And the citizens of this town are in close relations with the big band.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that a war against them is a war against the big band, and thus Huoshan.
Get the CEO. One of them nods and walks away. After a few moments, an
Commanding
alpaca,
officer.
commanding officer, alpaca comes up. Forgive me, my men. They are young. They believe that duty should always come first. Sure you understand working in the guild.
I understand fully.
But as it stands, we have word that this town,
Has predators, yes.
yes, and we were stationed here to simply observe and watch. We are not officially making a move until we know the full situation of what is going on.
Have you
Is
observed
that the
town?
PR statement?
One more time, Lily?
Is that the PR statement?
No, that is my statement. It is
Well
what it is. We have not officially made a move against the town or the predators within.
What are
Well
your
then-
observations so far?
Okay. That's a fair question to ask.
Most of the predators seem to be docile. Not exactly aggressive towards the towards the villagers. However, we have noticed that some arguments get close to starting fights. However, no battles or bloodshed have broken out, thankfully.
There are arguments in any group of people. Predators or
Yes,
no.
but you must understand that this is, well, predators. We are wary that one wrong decision could lead into a citywide massacre.
Well, then maybe you should tell your men to stop being so on edge about it. They seem to believe you're here to commit genocide,
Well,
and they're proud of it.
like I said, they're young. They believe that wiping out the predators is our only duty.
It would be a shame if something happened due to misinformation. Can you please be more careful with them?
Of course. However, we can't simply just abandon our post until we know that for sure that no fights or bloodshed will break out.
Well, we had come this way to see this town ourselves. Would it be possible for us to assess the situation?
He nods. You may.
Also,
However, understand that if anything does happen to you, we will step in.
also, your men seem to believe that they're having the blockade. You should inform them that people are ready to go and to leave and enter as they choose.
I see. I will discuss to them about that. He looks at one of them that was still there and he just kind of nervously gulps. I guess I'm gonna have to find a new toothbrush. Well, in any case, you're free to enter. However, the caravan as a whole must stay behind. However, you individually may enter.
That seems fair.
Now, he puts his hands on the two young soldiers. If you excuse me.
Well, he gives a
We,
salute.
He gives a nod and he drags them back to the encampment. Shortly after, you hear a lot of loud, unintelligible yelling.
Gosh darn, reminding me of Earth, like the beginning of Earthbound.
Well,
Hang on, I have a very... see if I can find it. Yes, this is it. Alright. So, you all enter the city with boss in tow.
it's nice to know that some members of the Herd of Heaven leadership are reasonable, at least.
Indeed.
Yes.
The town is fairly small. It's about maybe a half mile in size. And as you enter, yeah, it seems to be fairly normal. Ungulates are just walking the street, going about their daily lives. Most of the predators seem to be just kind of lazing around.
Lily's looking a little nervous.
Just kind of, one of the predators looks up, notices boss, and they just kind of begun discussing among themselves. Like, they don't approach, however. They consider it, but then they don't. They seem to be a little wary. Between you and the Herd of Heaven outside, they don't seem to be making any kind of moves.
Lily approaches
The
and
dog.
tries to put on a smile.
Yeah, you walk up to it is a like a jaguar and a another saberkin.
Um, good morning.
Oh, hey, yeah, morning, morning. How can I help you?
Just new to town.
Ah, well, might as well just enjoy stay, I guess. Ain't really much here.
Take us to your leader.
There goes to So, are the people outside giving you trouble?
You know, about as much as anyone else.
That's good to know. I was expecting more than usual.
Some of our more hmm, emotional friends are starting fights with them. Try and keep them back as best we can, but
Yeah.
really we're just bored of all this fighting. You know, it was great about a couple years ago. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but now it's just
It's tiring.
wanna.
Right?
We ain't getting nowhere. Both sides ain't getting nowhere. It's just one battle, predator's attack. It's just
Oh,
been
so
the same constant state for the past couple of years. We're bored of it. We want something different.
I feel similar, actually.
me too. You said it was two sides of a conflict, or
No, I mean, you know, the war between the ungulus and the predator has been going on for years. It's all boring. It's all bullshit.
well, yeah, I get you.
Um, do you mind if I ask for your name?
Ah, yeah. The panther points to himself. My name's Jacoby.
Well, panther. I thought it was a jaguar.
Did I say panther? Yeah, jaguar.
Yeah.
Jaguar, that's what I meant. Yeah, my name's Jacoby.
Greetings,
My
Jack.
friend here is Felix.
Jacoby.
Oh,
I'm Plainly.
Nice to meet you. I suppose you might want to talk with our boss to kind of better understand what's going on. He's probably chilling with the mayor.
Understood. That's probably a good place to go. So,
He points down the road.
I'm guessing he's a predator and the mayor's an ungulate?
Of course.
That sounds good.
Just yeah, just head down that road. He just like points down the road. There's a just right at the end. There's a large building. He's like, that building right there is where the mayor and our boss is.
Oh wait, I forgot something.
What?
Something important. So we brought Lotus with us, right?
Yeah.
And so were any of the Herd of Heaven watching?
Well, she could have still been. Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say she could have still been in the caravan, but we walked here.
Well, she's glamored, right?
I do have a spell for that, I suppose.
I thought you put a glamour on her for Christmas.
It's not permanent.
Oh, yeah, but you could keep reapplying it.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll say I cast that.
Can
At
you
some
apply
point.
permanency to that?
No.
That's too bad.
Okay. Until he's gonna walk back up with the group and tell him where the mayor is.
One more time.
I said Lily's gonna walk back up with the group and tell him where the mayor is.
All right. So, never boss nods and continues walking on. Eventually, you make your way to the building in question. It is a large it is a large building, and you see both of them outside.
Greetings.
Let me just get a picture. The mayor in question seems to be
Oh no.
a red
Oh no.
alpaca, and the other is a gator wearing jeans.
Well,
And they're both on these odd contraptions, just
revving it
driving
up.
around, just driving around on them.
Are you the? So are these the boss? The boss.
One's the boss and the other's the mayor.
Oh. Hello there. He doesn't know how to feel about these machines.
The alligator turns to you like, huh? Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Right. We heard there was a friendly town predators, and we wanted to see what it's like.
Ah, yeah, this place is great. We all got bored of fighting. We just found a nice, quiet town. Things have kind of been rough, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
A lot of ungulates still not really trusting the predators. Seems to be some kind of contraption of steel. It reminds you of like the vehicles you've ridden, like the caravan and the giant car you traveled on where you first met.
But they're
I
compact.
know, it's so small. And the one the alpaca's on is only 2 wheels.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Every-
Lily's actually going to be admiring this.
Everybody knows that it takes four wheels or 4 feet to support anything, right?
Yeah.
He-
It's like,
Holy
Lily, are you okay? I can't see you. I have stars in my eyes.
Lily breaks up with Lucas and marries a 4-wheeler.
That's beauty. No, she makes Lucas into a 4-wheel.
Lily, no.
No.
This is the superior form. All life should take this form.
This is what Lily now strives to become. She's gonna become a transformer.
Lily needs a go-kart, just like Corvine.
A Huoshan Hunters Guild themed level of Mario Kart coming soon. We promise.
That would actually be. I would love a kart game based on everything here. That'd be great.
We noticed there's Herd of Heaven members watching over you. They not posing any trouble or anything?
The alpaca speaks up. Oh yeah, them. They're. You know. I mean. It's been rough. Trying to get everyone to assimilate to a life. Well, predators. Especially after everything that's happened. You know, we're giving it our best try. You know, we're putting our best foot forward. But I guess false news travels fast. And the Herd of Heaven's here trying to bust down our doors and kick our friends out.
Oh. Well,
That's the nice way of putting it.
Yeah, I know what they're here for. And trust me, I ain't gonna let them harm a hair or a scale on nobody in this town. I don't know how well I can fight, but you best be dang sure I'm gonna.
I see.
That's good.
Well, it
But-
is good, but it does cause more conflict if they try to start something.
Yes.
How about we take the 2 of you and speak with their commanding officer and get all this sorted out?
Who was saying that?
2?
Boss.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Two of them were like, yeah, that could work.
Because it's fairly clear that there's not much animosity here in the city. They seem to think there is.
Well, ain't nobody here hate each other. But disagreements do tend to get heated,
Like I said to them,
Well-
everybody has disagreements.
I suppose. Hopefully they can understand our point of view. Otherwise things might be getting messy real soon.
They did mention that this town was within their jurisdiction. So,
Their jurisdiction is whatever they want it to be. Also, hold up. This place is an hour from Huoshan. How is it their jurisdiction?
Well, it's an hour by the caravan.
Yes, it's an hour by car. That means it's less than 60 miles. It's only like at most 60 miles.
How? They're based in the prairie, right?
Yes.
So how far is this from there?
Pretty far.
Oh yeah, no. It took days to drive to the prairie.
The alpaca looks around. You know, I heard a rumor. The herd of heaven's trying to expand.
If they're expanding that much, then they're going to get a war.
I
Because
don't
if they
think.
even expand a little bit more, then they'll literally claim Huoshan as their territory.
Well, from what I've heard, they haven't made any official moves yet. Most of these guys are just scouting parties, finding the best way to expand further. Well, I mean, no. It's just a rumor.
Clearly it's not.
Well, if they do start being a problem, we'll just have to fight them. But let's take the big man's idea and just let's try and talk to him for a while.
Let's try and reason with them. We can't afford any more bloodshed.
Both of them nod, and they so you all start heading to the back to the herd of heaven.
Yeah.
As you're walking back, behind you, you got the little gator and the alpaca on their vehicles. Every time they move, you just hear.
Lily quiver. I mean,
Oh my god. She's like, I want one. Alright. So. Make your way back to the encampment of the herd of heaven. Where two of the guards there sees the mayor and the predator Bato, and they go and get their commanding officer. Comes back out. I've seen you talk to the mayor and the leader of these predators.
who's saying that?
The commanding officer of
Oh,
the
the
herd of
commanding
heaven.
Yes. I also came to the realization that you're a long way from home.
We are. He's kind of. I guess you could say the best way to put it is. Well,
Ashamed. Oh,
we were actually on our way to a different mission when we got word of this. We were heading up to Scout Rain. It's gone suspiciously quiet.
Rain's been suspiciously quiet for over a decade.
I mean, cult in Rain has up and disappeared.
Oh. Well,
And it's
That
sending all of my leaders up in a tizzy.
that doesn't surprise me.
So, we were sent as a scouting party to see what's going on. On the way here, we heard of this town, and here we are.
It seems like your priorities are up in the bunch.
We're just trying to do our jobs.
And your job was to investigate Rain.
And then we got the order for this. I don't understand, but apparently our leaders decided to take precedence.
Yes, are you sure that's really your leaders, though?
They're my bosses.
Wouldn't it make perfect sense for the cults to send you notes specifically to avoid investigating their activities?
Excuse me?
You heard me. Are you sure your orders are coming from the herd?
Straight from the top, ma'am.
Not everything is a conspiracy, Lily.
Is it not now?
Well, this is a case where she could be right.
Could be, but it doesn't mean that the ones lower down in the chain are in on it.
What I'm saying is that your efforts are being made futile. You're being distracted.
Yeah. Are we done? I'm sure you came up here with a reason, aside from berating me and insulting my leaders.
I'm not insulting your leaders.
Sounds very much like it, ma'am.
No, I'm just suggesting that perhaps your form of messages is getting interfered with. Anyway, what we really came here for is to settle your current mission.
I see. The mayor stands up. Look, all we want to do is live in peace. And all the predators here, they're tired of fighting. They just want to live and be lazy and get fat. It's a good old dream. We can handle ourselves. None of these fights, they really don't get past a few knowledge and maybe one or two punches.
And even if they did, this isn't your jurisdiction, no matter how much you believe it is. This is Huoshan. The guild would take care of it if it became a problem.
The alligator speaks up. Yeah, me and my boys, we just leave us be. We don't want anything to do with you or the war or anything anymore. Just leave us alone, man. The herd of heaven will keep observing for several more days. If nothing bad happens, we will relinquish our post here and continue onwards to our main mission. And I give you my word.
That's fair.
None of my men will make a move unless something happens in the city.
I think that sounds perfectly reasonable.
Very well. If that's all, he thinks for a moment. I have some notes I need to look at.
She notes.
It seems that like what you said is actually kind of bothering him.
Oh no, of course it's... Why would it bother him? Except for the fact that it's true.
He
Well,
doesn't know that.
maybe not the way she put it, but it's true that it's being interfered with.
He doesn't know that.
Well, yes, he doesn't, but he's starting to suspect it,
Yeah.
possibly.
Alright, well, with that, he's going to, the commanding officer goes back into the base. Boss just, kinda just nods. Well, could have gone better.
It could have gone
I
a lot
think-
worse.
Speaking of which, we have more bad news for the two of you.
What is it?
With the cult approaching Huoshan, your city may not be safe with how close it is. You may have to move anyway.
What would you suggest?
I don't know. We came here to ask for aid, but that seems not an option.
Well, y'all could join the big band. We've got plenty of room. It'll only take us about maybe 1 or 2 days to build a couple more caravans.
Yes, and when this is over, if your town still stands, you could possibly move back in.
We'll inform everyone immediately. Boss nods. I'll come back later to iron out all the details with you. Understood. If you'll excuse us, the two drive back into the city. And I think that's what we'll call this session.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
The rest of the session is Loy and Lucas are going on their date.
Yes. I guess there's now a fourth, a fourth solo session.
Lily solo session starting right now.
Loy's also-
It'll be it'll be no,
First
just
half
during
date, second half government takeover. I mean,
during the Demeron one shot solo session. It'll just be actually the main focus will be the date, while
Well, he's just unconscious.
yeah.
nah, he just it's just okay. Roll a save. Okay, you woke up. GG.
Now on to
Good.
Lily.
Good session.
Alright, well, thank you for showing up.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank
So,
you for actually running this.
Yep. Also, you should probably note that an alligator is walking around. If she does come back, if he does come back with us, you should probably note that in case for Wyoming.
Yeah, you should probably warn Wyoming.
Well, none of us actually know about it in character.
Well, yeah, Lucas does.
But Lucas.
Oh, Lucas, yeah.
Well, we all see him flinching at the tattoo.
Yeah, but that's in the middle of combat.
He could be
Well,
flinching at
yeah.
anything.
It's-
There could have been a bug flying in his face.
But yes, this was a good session.
Yeah.
Lucas didn't become a sociopath by killing all his emotions.
Yay!
And he got to hang out some with Lily.
Yay!
And
Oh,
Bao was
$50.
the third wheel.
That works.
And Lotus was there, but just kind of like,
Yay.
you want to go on a trip?
Oh boy!
Ambassador
Jesus.
trip where we're
And
gonna do nothing?
Did nothing.
Just sit in your car seat and be quiet.
Drink your juice.